Here we go. Remember, they got about 20 to 25 minutes left, and we're not even at lunchtime yet. If they're going to call Amber, they got to call it now. The reports yesterday, they were going to call Amber Heard. If they call Amber, they got to call her now because there's essentially no more time left, right? Unless you're going to call another witness.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. All right, your next witness.
Your Honor, defendant calls Amber Heard.
All right, Ms. Heard, if you come to the stand, please.
Who is the greatest right now? Who called it, Davey? If you're going to call Amber, you got to call it now, right? You got no more time
Yes, ma'am.
left.
Water.
This is it. Amber back. I'm going to shut up, but this is why you watch this stream. Right out my mouth.
Thank you, ma'am. Just a reminder, you're still under oath, okay?
Get out of here, bot.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, your question.
Amber, just to orient you and the jury, at this time, we are in the rebuttal to your counterclaim against Mr. Depp. So I'm going to confine my questions to that, okay?
All right.
How have you suffered publicly as a result of the Depp-Waldman statements?
Objection, speculation.
Overruled.
Yeah, it's overruled.
I am harassed, humiliated, threatened every single day.
Victim impact statement.
Even just walking into this courtroom, sitting here in front of the world, having the worst parts of my life, things I've lived through, used to humiliate me. People want to kill me, and they tell me so every day.
That's crazy.
People want to put my baby in the microwave.
What?
And they tell me that.
Why are you letting
Johnny,
out of court statements then?
Threatened, promised me that if I ever left him, he'd make me think of him every single day that I lived.
Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive.
Yes, she is not responsive.
I'll sustain the objection as to that. If you want to ask the question.
Yeah, you can ask a question and just give a speech. That's what he's
Amber,
actually doing.
How did Mr. Depp's statements and threats to you that you were discussing, how do those continue to manifest themselves today?
A lot of numbers, Nate.
In the harassment and the humiliation, the campaign against me that's echoed every single day on social media and now in front of cameras in this room. Every single day I have to relive the trauma. My hands shake. I wake up screaming. I have to live with the trauma and the damage done to me. My friends have to live with a set of unspoken rules about how to not scare me.
Objection, hearsay.
Yes, sir.
Unspoken rules
Overruled. Go ahead.
about how to not touch me, not to surprise me. My intimate partners have rules about how they can deal with me, how they can touch me. I have rules for doctors and medical professionals I see, gynecologists I see. I live my life with these sets of rules that I have to follow, my friends have to follow for me not to have a panic attack or a triggering event where I relive the trauma. Even if I'm training to do my movie, for instance, if I'm training for Aquaman, a combat scene and a trigger happens, I have a meltdown and have to deal with that. The crew I work with have to deal with that because of the damage I walk around with every single day from what I've lived through, from what I've survived. I'm not sitting in this courtroom snickering. I'm not sitting in this courtroom laughing, smiling, and making snide jokes. I'm not. This is horrible. This is painful. And this is humiliating for any human being to go through. And perhaps it's easy to forget that, but I'm a human being.
This is the Hail Mary, people.
And even though Johnny promised that I deserve this and promised he'd do this, I don't deserve this. I want to move on.
This is the big finish.
the
And
attacks on me, the campaign,
the Oscar goes too. She's going for it.
that Johnny has elicited millions of people to do on his behalf when he himself
Objection, Your Honor,
couldn't do
lack of
it.
foundation.
Yes.
Torture me every day.
Speculation.
I'll sustain the objection. Next
She's
question.
all over the place.
Amber,
Camille
how have
is
the Depp
Camille's
Waldman
ready.
statements
Blatant.
impacted
You know, Camille
your
is like,
ability
I gotta
to do charitable work?
webcams. You are
know,
blocked forever. Stop it, webcam.
I would, the only reason that people like Dr. Curry can sit up here on the stand and say I'm high functioning and I do things like have hobbies and have interests is
Objection,
because I'm not.
non-responsive.
Your
She's
Honor,
not
Mr.
responding
Depp
to
gave
it.
long-winded responses
Overruled,
yesterday.
good.
She's not responding to the question.
It's because I found a solution to that pain. I woke up every morning with panic attacks and trauma until I realized I could do something with it. So to answer your question, Ben,
finish.
I was able to turn the things that I've lived through, my pain, my life experiences, into work, into action, into providing a voice for other people. I'm not a saint. I'm not trying to present myself as one, as you all know, but I selfishly found
That's exactly what you're trying to do.
in being able to use what I've lived through to
I'm not trying to
advocate
present
for
myself as a
others,
saint.
to bring light to
Liar.
these issues, to give a voice to people who don't have the voice and the platform that I have. And while I would not wish this situation on my worst enemy,
Classic, you're right.
if it gives a voice to someone who doesn't have it,
She stared into me too
but I
hard.
now, as I stand here today, can't have a career. I can't even have people associate with me because of the threats and the attacks that they have to endure
Objection,
when they are.
non-responsive.
And I can't do my charity work.
Sustain the objection.
Amber, other than the threats that you've described, what other threats have you endured since the Depp Waldman statements were made?
I receive hundreds of death threats regularly, if not daily. Thousands since this trial has started. People mocking my testimony about being assaulted, making fun of my.
Objection, relevance. Non-responsive.
Goes to
overruled.
damages. You can continue.
She's trying to act it out right now, baby. But she's got to get
Agonizing.
crossed though. Do it.
Agonizing,
Ah,
painful,
I might be going the whole
and
day.
most
people.
humiliating
I'm going to watch it get crossed. She's only got
thing
20
I've ever had
minutes.
to go through. I hope no one ever has to go through something like this.
Yeah, we only got 20 minutes.
I
This has already been going on for 5.
just want Johnny to leave me alone. I just want him to leave me alone.
15 minutes, people.
I've said
You got
that
15 minutes.
for years now, and I thought he would after
Objection,
2020.
non-responsive.
All right, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
What do you hope to reclaim after this is over?
Protecting the secret that I did for as long as I did has taken enough of my voice. Johnny has taken enough of my voice. I have the right to tell my story. I have the right to say what happened to me. I have the right to my voice and my name. He took it long enough. I have a right as an American
Non-responsive means you're not answering the question. You're
to
answering
talk
something
about
else.
what happened to me, to own my story and my truth. I have that right.
Her truth,
I hope to get my voice back.
not the truth. Her truth.
It's all I want. And I've said that from day one.
Thank you, Amber. I don't have anything else.
All right,
What?
cross-examination.
That's it? All right, stopping the clock. They had to leave some time, so right now they're down to 15 minutes.